Hello, everyone, and this is Reggie Williams. I do a technical analysis on stocks. I do technical analysis, and I trade based off of chart patterns, right? I'm also a swing trader. But because I swing trade doesn't mean I don't hold stocks, right? I swing trade like 20% of my portfolio. You should never have one style that dominates your whole portfolio. Um, but the best technique is to buy and hold, right? So anyway, we're gonna dig in to Apple and their move, right? So I'm sure you all heard about the news, and this isn't really new news. They've spoken about it before. I've always followed Apple. They're an anchor stock. If you know what an anchor stock is, look at my video on anchor stocks that hold down your portfolio. Um, and so Apple has been talking about getting into the EV space, and it makes sense, right? It seems like Tesla scooped them. It seems like this is a move Apple should have been thought of, right? They're a technology company; they have the same resources. So anyway, Apple was forming a bear flag pattern. If you look at my previous video I did today, also I talked about Apple and the technical analysis on Apple and good entries and exits for the stock. And so the news today actually helped the breakout that has been forming that I've been talking about. And they also mentioned in the article that they were contracting some lidar companies, right? So let me tell you what lidar is. It uses light to detect movement. It uses light with pulse movements. I'm not gonna get too nerdy about it, but it's an awesome technology. So I do recommend it. I do a quick Google search on lidar. It's a technology that was actually invented by a 15-year-old genius, and then the company took off from the product, the technology, excuse me, took off from there. And so we've got two major companies I have on my watch list. One in which I do own shares of. Luminar is one I own shares of. Jim Cramer actually recommended them not a few days ago on his show, and that's what I actually learned about it. And I said, "Oh, okay, so that's gonna be." And what the lidar does, it uses that for self driving technology. So the helps the vehicle see at the end of the day. So this is how the vehicle sees. It's more reliable than like radio waves, and it's good, especially for the dark and different uh, surfaces. Sorry, I'm still early, still waking up. Different surfaces. So anyway, we have Luminar Technologies. This is the front runner right now in pre-market. It's at $37. It's gapping up high. We may come down here to close the gap slightly down to $35. So I see 35. I see this 34.44 being support. No, that's not. Let's move it up a little bit. I think the top of this candlestick will be support. So let's say $35 is support, and our resistance level looks like the top of this candlestick, maybe the top of the green candlestick, but right around $41 will be our resistance that we need to break through. And definitely need to break through at least this red candlestick at 39. So 40 is going to be the challenge, right? So I'm thinking 40, it may bounce. But this is a good long play. And again, I've been saying, it's time for us to, okay, we've made money off the EVs. You should own some EV stocks, the actual cars themselves, the car companies, right? You should own some warrants, which stay tuned for videos on the warrants on some of these new SPACs that's coming out. But the next thing to do is to buy the technology, lidar companies, batteries, right? Blink, plug power. You want to get electric fuel, and also you want to get power, excuse me, electrical power and energy powers such as hydrogen, right? So we want to get plays on that. So you want to diversify your EV stocks, right? Um, but that's not the same as diversifying your portfolio, because if EVs take a dive, the whole sector takes a dive, right? So Apple has now joined. So now this is my watch list for EVs. You might want to take a screenshot of that. And Apple has now joined the list. So if you want to see a breakdown of Apple, I've got that on a previous video. So then that one, I'm gonna try to pronounce this. Valdoline. I need to edit that one out of the video. But anyway, I like ticker symbols. VLDR. There we go. So Validine, right? Validine. So anyway, VLDR ticker symbol is trading highs, gapped way up, right, to $27. And let's see where this is going. Look like this one might have some history. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh yeah. Wow. So look, wow, that is a head and shoulders if I ever seen one. So this is a head and shoulders pattern. But it's broke out. So typically, I think one for the news, this was probably going to head down here, but it's broke out. So head and shoulders is now null and void, and it's heading towards a resistance of $31, and it needs to break the previous high of $32. So I would make a play on that from like maybe a debit spread from 27 to $30. And again, this is a good long play. Uh, do your research on the financials, which may not be much. Look, it's been around for a while though. The MacD is showing up, ascending up. The RSI does show overbought territory. There's been a lot of buying, so it's heading that way. So it may have a small bounce down, and I'm thinking that bounce will probably be around. Oh wait, no, we're above that now. Yeah, around 30. 29.30 may struggle, and then once it breaks 30 though, it's heading to the moon. So these are the two plays on LiDAR technology, ticker symbol VLDR, and Luminar. I can say that one, technologies. So again, this is Reggie, and I look at hundreds of charts a day, and when I see little gems or when I see breaking news, that's going to be an opportunity for us to make money. I do list it. I do record a video and let you guys know. So don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified when I drop a video. Because a lot of these things are time sensitive. Because if you miss the move, you don't want to buy it high. Because once it gets high, I kind of go to the next one and let it just ride. If it rides, it rides. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But we want to get in at the bottom. We don't want to sell it. We don't want to get in at the top, right? So this is Reggie with Stock Talk. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.